What is going on, everybody? It's your boy HS, and today we're going to be talking about the Phase 5 winners and what do I think of it, my thoughts, and my opinion on who made it and who did it. So let's get right into it. First, let's talk about Dirty. Obviously, well, actually, before we talk about that, let's talk about. Let me tell you guys what my. If you guys didn't see my last video, I'm gonna say what were my predictions. It was basically Dirty, Agni, Brio, BLS, and the Mark of J. So obviously it was pretty close, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm definitely happy with Phase, like what they chose and who the winners were. I'm more than happy with what they chose. I'm not disappointed at all. So let's get right into it. Dirty, Phase Dirty actually. So I'm so, as you guys know, or may have not known, he was my first pick, and he was the guy that I wanted to win no matter what. If I had to choose one person, it would have been Dirty, and he made it, and he was the first one actually, which was so cool. I'm so happy for him. He deserves it big time. I'm so happy that he got like 20k subs in like the first hour. It was crazy. You know, he's at 40k now, and I remember I subbed him when he had 2k, and you know, he definitely deserves it. I'm really happy for him. And he's gonna do big things in Phase. I already know it. Alright, second person, Brio. He deserves it too. He was obviously the best trick shot out of the whole bunch. And yeah, he definitely deserves it. His fan base and the way he runs his channel is perfect fit for Phase. Perfectly. It's just exactly what they do. Like if you look at Phase channel and or just like Phase member, like their channels, like Apex, Rain, it's exactly like Brio's. I mean, he runs it the same way, so he was a perfect fit, and his fan base is crazy. I mean, he has more subs than some of the Phase members do, so I mean, he's gonna be a perfect fit. He's gonna do big things. Third person, it's actually, let's talk about BLS a little bit. I know he didn't make it. Honestly, guys, I kind of knew he wasn't gonna make it. The only reason why I chose him in my Phase 5 predictions was because I've been watching him before the Phase 5 even started, and he was talking about how his dream was Phase and everything, and so seeing him make the top 20 was pretty cool. I didn't think he was actually going to do it after I saw his clips, but it was pretty cool, just like from the entertainment like point of view, that he actually made it that far. It was just pretty cool, and I do feel bad for him. You know, they say Phase 5 can only help you. Sadly, I think it hurt BLS. I don't know. It did get him probably 20,000 subscribers, which is crazy. That is insane. He probably got one of the biggest fan bases, and he didn't even win. So that's crazy. But I don't know if you guys watch his videos. The amount of dislikes and hate he gets now is unbelievable, guys. I really feel bad for the kid. I mean, he's trying to entertain people. He's not there for the clips, even though his clips are decent. I don't know why people have to hate on him and like give him death threats. You know, that's just not right. But hopefully he just keeps doing what he's doing, and hopefully the dislikes and the hates kind of just like dilute away. But I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but hopefully everything goes well for him. Next, we're gonna talk about the Mark of J. I know he didn't win too. I was pretty surprised that he did not make it, because if you guys didn't see the top 20 montage, they FaZe Clan and Seabass, and they told everyone to hashtag vote who they thought was gonna win. And if you guys read the comments below in that video, the Mark of J was everywhere. Hashtag the Mark of J. Hashtag the Mark of J. The whole, like, probably 90% was just the Mark of J. Probably 70. But, yeah, he has so much hype behind his name because he had the biggest fan base out of everyone. I think, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure he had like 340k. That's crazy. So, I mean, they obviously didn't go by the votes, so I don't even know why they told us to vote, but, you know, it's whatever. And I thought honestly he would have brought so much to the table for Phase. He would have been a great asset, but especially with Advanced Warfare coming out, he would have been great for that. But you know, it's whatever. I thought he would have brought so many more subscribers and open so many more new doors for FaZe. But you know, it's whatever. I know they had a hard time deciding who the winner is gonna be. I had a hard time like deciding myself, so I can't imagine what the leaders had to go through. But yeah, kudos to him. I know he's gonna do fine. I mean, he's already doing fine. But the next person we're gonna talk about is we'll talk about Bobo. I'm so happy he made it. He was one of my top picks. He wasn't my top 5, honestly, because he didn't really have the personality side of you. But you know, I guess it didn't really matter because he brings new content and it's really enjoyable to watch. Really enjoyable. It's something new and fresh, and we all like it, especially coming out of FaZe. You know, I think it's gonna start a new trend, and this new Tomahawk Trickshot is gonna be like a new era. That's what I think. It's gonna be a lot bigger than just like XGMX kind of thing. So I think it's gonna be a lot bigger, and it's gonna like equal out with actual trickshotters too, and like FaZe. It's gonna be like another, like a third kind of like group, I guess, in this whole community. So hopefully like it grows and it expands the community. Tomahawk Trickshotters, and I know Bobo will, like, people look up to Bobo now and do that, so especially now that he's in FaZe. So happy for him. Hopefully his personality side of the channel like increases a little bit, but you know, it's great. I love his content. So next person we're gonna talk about is Nicarican. He was one of my top picks too, like I mentioned him, and he's honestly the funniest guy. If you guys have never been to his channel, you need to go to his channel. He uploads the funniest crap ever. It's so funny, dude. It's hilarious. Like every video he makes, even his top 5, even his FaZe 5 response, it was hilarious. Like he just does, and it's just him being himself basically. So the personality on that channel is crazy. It's probably the best. He's got the best personality, in my opinion, and his clips are pretty sick. His episode was so sick, especially with all his IRL dances in there. I forgot who edited it. It was Hero, I think. I'm not sure, but he did a great job. And so yeah, he's gonna be great in FaZe. Last person, Agni. I know after Nicarican's episode came out, there was a lot of sticky like confusion and situations, and you know, the whole deal of Agni and Kitty. I mean, we were all questioning, and you know, the last person was just like up in the air. Like we didn't know who it was gonna be after Nicarican. The 4th episode came out later that day. Like Twitter was freaking exploding, and people were going crazy. Like who's gonna make it, who's not? Because obviously Agni was the fan favorite, and he was obviously gonna make it because he has the whole package. And Kitty was obviously the other. Those were probably the 2 most hyped names, and Brio too, but those were 8, like Kitty and Agni. It was before, it was just Brio, Kitty, and then once Agni came into the picture, then Agni like basically took over everything. But Agni was basically the most hyped, and then it was probably Brio and Kitty like combined, like at the same. But basically like we didn't know who was gonna make it. Obviously Agni was gonna make it, but we were like, what's gonna happen with Kitty then? I mean, you can't just leave Kitty. He deserves this. Like he worked his butt off these last, I don't know, he's been in Obey for I don't know how many years, and he deserves FaZe already. So I mean, and his fan base is what, great, 60,000, probably more already, but that's crazy. But you know, it's crazy that Agni made it, especially that he edited his own episode. I thought that was kind of weird, you know, that I mean, I thought it was cool, but knowing the fact that he knew that he was in FaZe a week and a half earlier, that's just, I didn't think that was right. But you know, it was really cool. I thought they should have done like introducing FaZe Agni by FaZe, introducing FaZe Kitty by FaZe Agni. I thought that would have been badass, but you know, they didn't do that. But still, Kitty's gonna get in no matter what. Seabass already tweeted at him, stay in touch. I'm not gonna be surprised if he doesn't make it in the next couple like days or weeks. He deserves it, honestly. Honestly, guys, everybody in the top 20 deserves it. If you guys haven't seen their channels, they all have personality and clips. All of them. They all deserve FaZe. So I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised if most of, if not all those guys end up making FaZe in the next year. Or yeah, they all deserve it, honestly. They work way too hard not to be in it. So that's basically wraps up the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You already know what the deal is. Holla back at your boy. Bye, guys.